Hello everybody and welcome to Dwire's Field for day 2 of Grimes Bowl action. Today we have a 4th grade matchup to kick things off, but before we get started we want to take the time first to meet a couple players on both sides.
Hello, my name is Eli. This is my first year playing football, and
Your position?
I think I'm defense. I don't really know.
Now you're good to head off that way.
Hi, my name's Aiden Foster. I've been playing football for about 4 years, and I play running back and safety.
Cool. Now you just follow your teammate.
What do you want to say?
Just your name and position.
Cole, linebacker.
Cool. Now you're good to
Name and position. My name is Colton White, and my position is quarterback and outside linebacker.
Cool.
My name?
Yep.
Robert, and my position is wide receiver.
Cool. Now you get that.
Braxton Guzman, and I play defensive tackle. My name is Declan Hanna, and I'm a running back and a defensive end. Michael Nelson, lineman and linebacker.
Hi, my name is Taylor Nordheim, and I play right tackle and defensive end.
My name's Luke, and I play tight end.
Trey, and who am I supposed to do?
Just your name and position.
Trey Blair, and
Alright, cool. Now you head off that way.
my name is Mason Rue, and my favorite position is defensive back.
Now you can head out right towards your teammates.
My name's Paxton Sever, and I play corner. My name is Jacob Gibson, and I play, I'm stupid.
You're fine.
What's it called again?
You just want to give a shout out like a hi mom?
I like to say, hi to all my family.
Cool. Now you're good to head off that way.
Hi, my name's Dallas Clinker, and I play outside linebacker, and love you, Mom and Dad.
You want to step up? Just your name and position.
I'm Wyatt, and I play tight end.
I'm True, and I play on corner.
Hello, my name is Dexter. My name and position is left guard.
Hi, Dad.
You want to give your name and position?
Corner.
Cool. Now you get that.
Hi, my name is Aiden Foster, and I play center.
Now you get that. You want to just say your name and then give like a co comments?
Hi, my name is Sage, and go Comets.
Cameron, just give your name and then go comments.
My name is Molly, and go Comets. My name's Eden.
And then like a go comments.
Go Comets!
My name is Josie. Go Comets.
My name is Lily. Go Comets.
My name is Karen. Go Comets.
My name is Addie, and go Comets. My name is Ashley. Go Comets. My name is Lily. Go Comets. My name is Lynn. Go Comets. My name is Reese. Go Comets. My name is Eileen. They're good.
Yep, your name and position.
My name is Camden Hayden, and I play wide receiver.
My name is Lucas, and I play running back.
My name's Colin, and I play defensive end and right tackle.
Anuj Goodbullet, offensive guard and defensive tackle.
My name's Drew, and I play defensive tackle and offensive lineman.
My name is Eli, and I'm offensive tackle.
My name is Cohen. I play safety and Z. I'm Cole Hugenberg, and I play fullback and linebacker.
I'm Alex Noggle, and I play quarterback and outside linebacker.
My name is Gavin Rabbit. I play running back and tight end and middle linebacker. And shout out to my mom and my dad. My name is Isaiah West, and I play center and defensive tackle.
My name is Jaden, and I'm on defense. I'm nose.
My name is Lewis Booker, and I play running back and cornerback.
My name is Mason. I play tight end.
My name is Nash, and I play cornerback and wide receiver.
My name is Gabe, and I play tight end on offense and defense.
So now that you've met the competition on the field, we're going to go ahead and throw it back up to the booth for some coverage of your game today. Hello and welcome to Game 1 of Grimes Bowl coverage today on your Sunday, August 11th. My name is Aiden Crowley, and I'm going to be covering today's game. We have 4th grade action of the Mason Comets versus the West Clermont Wolves in this one. And the Wolves are going to be coming out and starting on offense here, ball on the 35-yard line. The Comets on the defensive side of the football to start this game off. Now we see the Wolves with a 3-back set back there. Snap's going to be received. It's going to be going to that left side, and he has some space over there on the outside edge. It was number 5 on the carry, Aiden Foster, picking up a decent gain on first down right there. Gaining just about 6 on that one, making it 2nd and 4 here. Great pickup to start the game for the Wolves. And in this 4th grade action, we most likely will not see a lot of tossing of the football, although watching them warm up a little bit, I did see a couple passes out of the quarterback, as this one's going to be another pitch out to that right side, trying to utilize the open space. Tries to cut it back up, but great job by this defense of the Comets. So I saw number 24 in there on the tackle, Isaiah West, for the Comets. But as I was saying earlier, not a lot of passing going to be happening here today, so expect a lot of the football to be ran, and look for them to utilize that open part of the field, as you just saw right there. They were trying to get it around to the outside. Great job by the defensive corners of the Comets, making them cut back inside, right into the teeth of the defense, where we saw him taken down. Just a little update for everybody watching. It's going to be 2 22-minute halves here today, so expect the game to go by just a little bit quicker than normal. As the quarterback is under center once again, it's going to be another run out to the far side. It's going to be number 5 once again, Foster, trying to get some first down yardage, and he will. As the sweeps right now getting to that outside edge is working perfectly right now for the Wolves, and we're going to get a replay of that one as they move the chains. As you see on your screen, you see him come in motion. There's the sweep, just getting by that defender who was able to get back in the backfield. And there's the stiff arm getting around that outside edge, and then being taken down just before he crosses the midfield line. Ball is going to be spotted at about the 47-yard line. On the tackle right there for the Comets was Nash Werner right there for the Comets. Up to the line are the Wolves once again. In that similar 3-back set, it's going to be a handoff right up the middle. Fullback dive, if you will, right up the gut for a gain of about 3 on that one. Number 13 was your ball carrier. On that one, it was 12. Hannon DeClane on the carry. Picking up just about 3, as I said earlier, crossing into Comet territory at about the 49-yard line. This Comet defense trying to get something working right now. They seem to be a little bit on their heels right now. Maybe one big play will help them out, gain some momentum right now, but the Wolves just marching down the field. Wolves back to the line of scrimmage here on 2nd and 7. It's going going to receive the snap. He's rolling out to his right. Nothing going on right there. Huge tackle by number 24, Isaiah West of the Comets, blowing that play up and getting into the backfield, as we're going to go ahead and check that one out once again. You can see on your screen just shortly, the ball carrier right there was number 9, Colton White, who's going to keep that one and try and tuck it. And there you see West, perfect wrap up right there, coming around that edge. Just getting back into the backfield, and that's the play that the Comets were looking for, maybe to get some momentum. Finally finding the backfield, tackle for a loss of about 1 right there, so the ball is going to back up to the 50-yard line, and we'll play it 3rd and 8 here. White under center with that 3-back set once again. It's going to be a rush over there to that left side bottom part of your screen. He's going to try and cut it upfield, trying to fight for that first down marker, and he will. What a run right there by number 5, Aiden Foster. Once again, he seems to be the go-to guy right now for the Wolves in this football game. We'll check it out one more time. A little misdirection right there with the 3 backs. Good cut, good stiff arm. 1 defender beat right there, and after that, he's just utilizing his speed to cut it right back upfield and then dragging a couple Comets with him past the first down marker. Great run right there from White, giving the Wolves a fresh set of downs here at the 41-yard line. West Clermont right back at it at the line of scrimmage here. White's going to receive the snap. It's going to be a fullback dive, and ball's on the ground. It's going to be picked right back up by White, I believe. No, the Comets are going to come away with it. Number 27 right there, recovering that fumble. Excuse me, it's number 20, the quarterback for the Comets. We'll see the replay. You see it poked out by number 16 of the Comets right there, Cole Hugenberg. And after that, it's just a dash for the football. And number 20, Alex Nagel, coming away with that football. And now the Comets, after that forced turnover, is going to take over at about the 42-yard line. Great pickup by the Comets, and now they'll look to capitalize on that mistake by putting one in the end zone here on this first drive. Nagel in the pistol with a man in motion, bad snap. He's going to be able to get it. He's looking around, and he's just going to go ahead and fall on it right there. Snap appeared to be just to his right. Catchable, though, unfortunately, unable to reel that one in, and he was just forced to fall on it for a loss of yards right there. Ball spotted now on about the 35-yard line. We're going to have 2nd and about 15 here for the Comets. Not what you want to see coming out of a mistake like that. You're looking to push the football down the field, hang some points up on the board early here, especially after that mistake. But now the Comets will run. Here's 2nd and 15. Nagel's going to receive the snap, looking over to that top part of your screen on the left. It's going to be number 31, the ball carrier, Louis Walker, is going to turn upfield and gain some yards. Huge rush right there, way out there to that left side. Flag on the play, however, as Walker picks up a decent chunk of yards. We'll see if this one's coming back, however. And it will be holding on the Comets. Assess the penalty to them, and they'll have to back up. So great run by Walker. Going to be coming back just a couple yards. As you see him utilizing that speed on the top part of your screen, a whole lot of space to work with. And he's able to get all the way to the top part, outside edge, cut it back upfield for a good chunk of yards. But unfortunately, this one's going to come back a couple steps. And we're going to replay 2nd down here. Loss of 3 for the Comets. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line. Nagel in that pistol formation with 2 receivers to his right. 1 man in motion. He's going to receive the snap. He's going over to that bottom part of your screen on the right. And the rush right here for the Comets is going to come right back upfield. It's number 16 on the rush, Colton Hugenberg. And he's going to pick up a lot of yards right there for the Comets. Great job to cut that one back upfield. The corner for West Clermont trying to contain. You'll see right here the corner forcing him back to the middle, just leaving a little bit too much space as he finds that hole and he explodes through it for some good chunks of yards. Great tackle right there, again, by number 5, Aiden Foster of the Wolves, bringing him down just before the first down marker at about midfield here. So 2 yards for the Comets they have to pick up here, 3rd and 2. Man in motion. 2 men in motion right there. And we're just going to be playing it here as they're trying to go to the left side. Flag is on the field. It's going to be a dead play as Nagel has some space to work with. I don't know if it will necessarily matter, though, however, as the flag, he's still going up to the 10-5. He'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Comets. But unfortunately, I think this play is going to be coming back as they had 2 men in motion before the snap was received. We'll have to wait and see, and that's exactly what's going to be happening. False start penalty on the Comets, and a big play, unfortunately erased by a mental lapse right there. We're going to check this one out regardless because it was a good rush by Nagel. You see the 2 men in motion right there. That's where the penalty is going to happen. But look at the blocking right now for the Comets on that outside edge, and you see him getting away from 2 Wolves defenders, and then after that, he was just off to the races right there, cutting up field, bouncing off of Foster right there, and still on his feet. And then after that, utilizing that speed, the dive right there from the Wolves, unsuccessful, and he's finding the end zone. But like we said, it's going to come back 5 yards. Unfortunate right there, but hey, Nagel's got to do it all over again. Maybe a little bit out of breath after that run he just took. 3rd and about 7 here for the Comets. Man in motion this time. It's going to be a sweep, and it's immediately blown up by West Clermont all over that one. Number 10 immediately in the backfield for the Wolves. Braxton Geisman blowing that play up. We'll see it one more time. You see number 15 for the Comets, Kalen Jackson in motion. Going to get this sweep, and immediately Geisman is in the backfield. Number 15 for the Wolves, also poking that football loose, Michael Nelson. Big body for the Wolves, forcing that mistake. They were forced to fall on it. And in 4th grade football, it's going to be 4th and about 15 there. So they're going to be forced to punt. And the punts here, it's going to be about 20 yards down the field. So the Wolves will go ahead and take over at the 40-yard line. Great defensive effort right there from West Clermont. Caught a little break after that false start, but they're going to look to capitalize on that big hit right there by Geisman and by Nelson here, taking over the football at about the 40-yard line. I said earlier, with 12 minutes remaining in your first half of play. Here comes the Wolves, the line of scrimmage. I'd imagine they're going to switch it up this possession. They're only having 1 running back here, but they're loading up that line, loading up that left side. Here comes the safety for maybe a blitz up to the line. They're going to sweep it over to the top part of your screen on that right side. Good cut down from the Comets early. It's going to be number 28, your ball carrier, Dallas Klinker on that play. Cut down by a Mason linebacker. We're going to check it out real quick. You see they're loading up that right or left side, but he's going to go around to his right, wrapping it around, and that's number 20 on the tackle for the Comets, Alex Nagel, the quarterback for him, making the play right there out of linebacker position. Great tackle, good open field knockdown, and now the Wolves are going to be faced with 2nd and 8 here, ball spotted on about the 42-yard line. You see the Wolves and number 5, Aiden Foster, commanding this West Clermont offense. Number 9, Colton White here. 4th grade is the year that you start to see the coaches head to the sidelines instead of on the field, so it's great to see the leadership out of these guys. It's going to be a pitch over to that left side. He's going to cut it upfield and gain some space, cutting it back to the middle. He's still standing. It's number 5, Aiden Foster. You guessed it. He gets another carry and another first down gain right there. Huge run right there. He's going to pass into Mason territory. We're going to check it out one more time. A little bit of an awkward start to begin, as you see the pitch right there. And you see, it seems like he doesn't have a lot of space to work with, but he hits a hole, cuts it back up the middle. Great rush by Foster as he bounces off a couple guys and falls forward for big yards right there. But as I was saying earlier, number 9, Colton White, is going to have to be the leader out there, the quarterback for him. And it's great to see these guys take on leadership roles here in 4th grade. See, they're having fun out there with their friends, telling them where they need to be and running the plays they need to here. But we're going to have first down in Comet territory, ball spotted on about the 47. It's going to be shotgun formation here, rolling out to his right, and nothing going on. Great rush right there from the Comets. It's number 20, Nagel, and number 16 for the Comets, Hugenberg, getting in the backfield in that shotgun formation design play to pass the football. We said there wouldn't be a whole lot of passing today. As you see, he's dropping back to pass, and great rush by Hugenberg, getting all over him, and then his buddy Nagel picking him up there, knocked him down. We're going to give Hugenberg the full sack, no half sacks here for 4th graders, as he was getting in the backfield, forcing that pressure right there. Perfectly executed blitz right there, wasn't picked up by the offensive line. Now we're going to have 2nd and long right here for the Wolves. A lot of field to work with at the bottom part of your screen. That's why you see a lot of Wolves packing that left side. It's going to be run over to that side. It's Foster once again getting the football. but he's going to get swarmed by the Comets, but somehow he lunges forward for a decent gain. Great effort by Foster to gain some positive yards when it looked like there was nothing really going on. He's able to still pick up 4. We're going to check out that replay. You see how many Comets get in the backfield. Hugenberg again in the backfield. And then you just see the swarm coming in, and look at that lunge at the end, picking up some yards. You see the knee go down right there. We're going to have a timeout assessed to the Wolves here with 8:38 remaining in your first half of play. And it's been pretty clean football right now for this 4th grade teams. 1 false start penalty assessed to the Comets earlier in this one. But for the most part, I feel like both teams are competing out there, and they're playing very solid football as we see the Comets starting to blitz here, and it seems to be working. After in that first possession, we saw West Clermont sort of just marching down the field. They seem to come to a little standstill here in this one. The Wolves trying to capitalize off of a huge hit from number 15, Michael Nelson, on the last possession, linebacker, blowing a play up and giving them the football back. As you see the cheerleaders for the Comets, of course, picking their 4th grade team up here in this one on a sort of muggy day. The Comets, of course, you got to stay hydrated. You see both sides getting the water in, and we'll be ready to play here shortly. Even the coaches have to get a little bit. As you see West Clermont coach getting a little drink of water. And now we should be ready to play here after that timeout. Both teams are discussing about what they want to see out of their team for this 3rd and long play. Quarterback White is going to be in the shotgun, potentially going back to another pass play here. As you see one wide receiver to his far right side, one to his left. It's going to be interesting to see if they try and go back to that and see if the offensive line can pick them up. Ref just discussing something with the defensive line here. So now man is going to be in motion. Snap. It's going to be a sweep. They were trying to go for a double reverse right there. You could tell that number 28, Dallas Klinker, was trying to hand off that football to Foster coming around the bottom part of your screen. But unfortunately, the Comets were all over it in the backfield. As once again, the blitz was coming in. I saw number 24, Isaiah West, in there for the Comets, and a multitude of players back in the backfield. So it's going to be 4th and about 20 yards right there. So they're just going to elect to punt. And we're going to check this one out once again. And you see number 20 for the Comets, Alex Nagel, flying in the backfield right there, not even allowing the double handoff to happen. And you see his teammate, number 16, Cole Hugenberg, picking him up. Those two have been flying around on defense, and they're excited about what they were just able to do, as now they get the football back and a chance to score here with 7:45 remaining in your first half. Ball spotted on about the 34-yard line. Two wide receivers to Nagel's right side. Last time we saw this formation, it was a run over to the bottom part of your screen. We'll have to see if they go back to that, or maybe if Nagel wants to drop back to pass and throw one. We haven't seen him do it yet. He has 2 running backs behind him. Man in motion. Snap. And he's running over to that right side. Like I said earlier, it's number 31, the ball carrier, Louis Walker, who's going absolutely nowhere. Great open field tackle by the quarterback, Colton White, on that one. Tackled for a loss of about 1, maybe getting back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see the replay right here. Misdirection with the man in motion. Handoff. Walker looking for that outside edge. Great containment by the cornerback. And then you see White coming in, eating that one up. Great effort all around from the West Clermont Wolves. They'll tackle him for no gain. 2nd and 10 here. Still on the 34-yard line with 6:40 remaining in your first half. Nagel with 2 wide receivers to his left this time. Man in motion again. And the snap never happened. False start. You see both sides confused. I believe we might have wanted to go for a hard count potentially, although it did appear that Nagel was expecting the football. Some miscommunication between the center and the quarterback. You'll get that at this younger stage of football. Trying to catch both teams off guard. As we'll just replay here, back up 5 yards. Nagel receives the snap, and it's going to the top part of your screen, left side. Ball carrier is number 16, Cole Hugenberg. He's trying to get that outside edge, and he will cut it back up field, making a couple of defenders miss, and he's going to fall forward for a decent gain. Right there, great rush from Hugenberg, getting all the way over to that left side, top part of your screen, all the way to the outside edge. Whole lot of space to work with as you see it right here on your screen. You see him sort of bounce it out, running east and west here, and then he turns it back up north, beating that defender to the outside, and then getting a decent gain right there, cutting it back up, and then he's going to fall forward for even more yards. So we're going to have 3rd and manageable here, 3rd and about 6, I'd say. It's going to be a designed run, flag on the play. As they had 2-man in motions. Once again, it's Nagel running the football. He's going to get the outside edge once more. He's going to pick up big yards once again on a play that ultimately will not matter. That's got to be frustrating for the quarterback, as twice now he's picked up big yards, but two men have been English is tough, guys. As 2 men have been in motion right there, trying to get to that outside edge, just trying to create some misdirection, and we'll have to back up 5 more yards. So we'll do 3rd and about 12 with 4:40 remaining in your first half of play. 3rd down for the Comets, as now we have a lot of space to work with over on that left side of the football field. They're going to switch over to that left side. Seems like this Comet 4th grade team relies on a lot of misdirection and utilizing open field. You'll see that a lot in youth football, just trying to run to the open space. It's now Nagel. It's going to have a man in motion, a lot of movement up front, and it's going to be false start on the Comets. Sloppy play up front is leading the Comets back into their own territory. We're going to back up another 5 yards here inside the 20-yard line. So we're going to see a replay right here. You see the man in motion, and then you see the jump from that right guard right there. Unfortunate, causing some movement from the Wolves. And we're going to be spotted at about the 27-yard line. 3rd and extremely long right now for the Comets, as they'll look to break something off big right now. 3:30 remaining in your first half. Man in motion. Here's the snap. It's mishandled by the quarterback, and he's immediately met in the backfield. Number 10, Braxton Geisman, once again finding himself in the backfield for the Wolves as he makes that tackle, and the Comets are going to be forced to punt, so we have a little bit of a defensive battle here today. It's always great to see these two teams competing on the defensive side of the football, especially in this younger grades where you see a lot of guys missing some tackles, but today they're wrapping each other up, making good solid tackles, and that's why you see that 0-0 score on your screen right now with 2:50 remaining in your first half. .240 remaining in your first half, as now the Wolves are going to look to be the first ones to strike here in this football game. As White talking to his guys about what they might want to see here. I like to see number 5, Aiden Foster, receiving the football. You see him on the top part of your screen. He's been a big playmaker for the Wolves today. Looking to continue that right now. White under center with a running back behind him. One receiver to the bottom part of your screen, one to the top. Miss snap once again. White's going to pick it up and fall forward for a gain of about 1 right there. And they will give him that pickup of 1, so we're going to play second down and 9. Ball spotted on about the 49. You see him just pick that one up and then fall straight forward. Nothing really going on. A little bit of sloppy play up front between the center and quarterback in this one, especially with the false start penalties being assessed to the Comets. They're going to look to shore that up later in the game. But you'll have that in these younger states. You'll have quarterbacks and centers not really getting the exchange good enough, but it's the learning process right now as White's going to pitch this one out to the right side. Nothing going on. Number 20, once again for the Comets in the backfield, Alex Nagel once again finding himself the ball carrier. Number 28, Dallas Klinkle. And you see it right there. Big tackle. And that's Klinker on the carry for the Wolves, trying to get anything going, but but by the time he caught that football, the Comets were already all over him. Back into Clermont territory here. Ball spotted on about the 48-yard line here, 3rd and long. 3rd and 14 here for the Wolves with 50 seconds remaining in your first half of play. White under center, going to receive that snap. Once again, mishandling it, and it's going to be on the ground, and the Comets are going to pick that one up. Once again, we're going to get a timeout right now for the Comets to stop the clock with 33 seconds remaining in your first half. A poor exchange between the quarterback and center. We'll check it out one more time. As you see him trying to desperately pick it up behind his back, unable to do so, and you see the Comets fall on that one. Multitude of Comets in there, but I see number 15, Kellen Jackson, in there for the Comets as well. Great pick-me-up right there for the Comets, but with only 33 seconds, and at this younger age, we won't see a lot of passing plays. We'll have to wait and see if the Comets are able to capitalize on that. Potentially a big run from the quarterback that we've seen thus far. He has the ability to break those off for big gains. We'll have to see if that's what they try and do right here. The clock is going to continue to run once the snap happens. So no spiking the football here. They're just going to have to get it and go and look for the end zone. Try to be the first ones to score in this one. I see both sides talking it over. This is a big 33 seconds because a majority of the time in these youth football games, the first one to score normally walks away with the victory. It's tough for these younger guys to try and mount and come back, especially with the setup of this clock right now, running clock. But here we go, 33 seconds remaining in your first half. The Comets looking to have a quick strike here. 2 receivers to the top part of your screen on that left side. 2 running backs behind him. Nagel. Man in motion once more. He's going to receive the snap. It's going to be a pass this time over the middle of the field. It's going to be complete, and a big hit right there from the free safety Foster coming in, blowing that play up. I believe that's number 00 right there on the reception. Hayden on the reception. And then you see the hit from Foster coming up, making a big play. A little bit of helmet-to-helmet contact right there. But with 7 seconds, we're going to get one more play off. And it's going to be the quarterback trying to get to that outside edge. He's going to get it, making a man miss. Great move, but unfortunately, we're going to be running out of time here in the first half. Great effort from the Comets, moving the football down, maybe getting some momentum before halftime. But regardless, we're going to go into the locker room with the score remaining 0-0 in a defensive battle right now. We'll be back for second half coverage, and you don't want to miss who scores first in this battle. But for now, we're going to have to take a break. This has been first half coverage, and we'll see you back for the second half. Hello and welcome back to second half coverage of today's 4th grade football game between the Mason Comets and the West Clermont Wolves. We had a defensive battle here in the first half as not a single team was able to find the end zone. But the Comets looking to change that here on offense at the 35-yard line right now. Man in motion for the Comets. And before this one can even get underway, we're going to see a false start penalty assessed to the Comets. Now, talking to one of the coaches up here in the press box, he informed me that this 4th grade team for the Comets is a little bit newer of a team, so that could potentially be why they're having problems getting everybody to the line and understanding who comes in motion when. Because right now, I think that's about the 4th time that they've had multiple people in motion. This is a preseason game, so it's understandable to have these sort of mistakes, but they'll look to ensure those here later in this game if they want a shot at finding the end zone here. Nagel is your quarterback. He's going to receive that snap and head off to the right side, cutting it back upfield with some space. He's still standing. He's going to be taken down by a couple Clermont defenders right there. I saw number 9, Colton White there on the tackle, as well as number 22 for the Comets, Paxton Severin, as we're going to go ahead and take another look at that one. Lower snap, he's able to receive it, and it's a designed run all the way. Good blocking up front, and we can see him cut it back upfield right here, gaining about 4. But unfortunately, with that false start, so now you see the hits coming in from the Wolves. But like I was saying, unfortunately with that false start, he was only able to pick up 4. So we're going to have 2nd and 11 here. Again, receiving the snap, and going to be handed off to that left side. Decent amount of space there for the ball carrier. He's going to cut it back upfield. Great spin move. He's still on his feet. And he's followed forward for a big rush right there. That's number 21, Gavin Rabbit. The ball carrier for the Comets, picking up great yardage. We'll check it out one more time. You see the pitch. The handoff over there to the far side. Great blocking by the Comets. And then we'll check out the spin move right here. Great move getting away from the linebacker of the Wolves. Chugging upfield. And now it just became 3rd and manageable. Hard snap bounces off the helmet of the quarterback. Thankfully, number 31, Louis Walker, falls on that one. And a huge sigh of relief as we'll check it out one more time. The hard snap right off the helmet of Nagel, and he didn't even know where that football went. But fortunately for the Comets, they fall on that one, and they have a chance to pick up a new set of downs here. But they're going to have to do it right here on 4th and at about 2. Nagel, before he receives the snap, we're going to have penalty markers on the field, and it's going to be another false start for the Comets. It appeared that the center moved the football before he actually snapped the football. So that's going to be considered a false start. It's going to be assessed to the Comets, and because they're backing up 5 yards, they're going to go ahead and elect a punt. As you can see that football move, you can't pump fake in football, unfortunately, for the center. Trying to maybe get the defensive line moving a little bit, not really understanding the count. As another false start penalty is going to the Comets, causing them to punt the football away. And so now the Wolves are going to take over with some decent field position at the 43-yard line. But this Comet defense has been great here today, finding gaps, and it's been number 20, Nagel, number 16 for the Comets, Hugenberg, finding the backfield and finding some ball carriers and making great tackles. We'll have to see if they continue that play or if this West Clermont team can pick up the linebackers blitzing in. Try to move the ball down the field here with 18:50 remaining in your second half. Here comes the Wolves to the line. Number 9 is your quarterback, Colton White, under center with 3 running backs behind him. They're doing a lot of misdirection here. And there's the hard count and a jump from the defensive line. They didn't cross, so we're going to just be playing it. And there is number 15, Michael Nelson, just moving that pile for the Wolves. Big body right there from West Clermont is Nelson, bringing a couple guys with him. And he gets about 5 yards on that carry. As you hear the parents yelling El Toro, the bull, for the West Clermont Wolves, making some space, clearing out room, dragging some guys with them for 5 yards. We'll look to see if they continue to do that, as it was successful for them right there. You see White in the middle right there, and I believe they're going right back to him as he's going to receive that one. People just bouncing off of him, and there's 5 or 6 Comets taking him down right there for a loss of yards. Right at the initial contact, one Comet defender just sort of bounced right off of him. As we'll see the replay right here, you see the handoff, and you see the bounce for the Comets. He's ended up right on his back, and he's still going. That's one big 4th grader for West Clermont, and they're trying to take advantage of his size as you see the swarm that surrounds him, trying to take him down. And they were fortunately able to for a loss. Now we're going to have 3rd and about 6 here. So the Wolves now trying to convert here on 3rd down. You see Nelson once again in the backfield. It's going to be a little pitch out to the left side to Foster. Foster trying to find some room on the outside edge. Great open field tackle by the quarterback Alex Nagel. After a short gain of about 2, the ball is going to be spotted at the 50-yard line here. Big 4th and 3 right now for West Clermont. As you see the pitch out to Foster, who's been a playmaker today. And look at the speed of Nagel in the open field tackle. Great wrap-up, bringing him down at the 50-yard line. Textbook tackling. Great job by the linebacker for the Comets, forcing a 4th and 3. And if I'm West Clermont, to pick up these 3 yards, I might think of giving the ball to number 15, Nelson, who's been able to move some bodies with him here early in the second half with 16 minutes remaining to play. Here they come to the line, needing to pick up 3 yards, like I said. And White's going to be under center once again. You see Nelson in the middle of that 3 running back set. Here's the handoff. It's a little bit of misdirection, and he's going to try to bump it out to the bottom of your screen, and he's going to gain first down yardage right there. I believe that was number 28, the ball carrier, Dallas Clinker, on that carry. Misdirection for the Wolves works out in their favor as they cross into Mason territory and gain the first down. You see the fake handoff, and it's going out to the right side, eluding a couple defenders, cutting it back upfield, and getting yardage. Great run by right there from Clinker. With 15 minutes remaining, the Wolves finally in Comet territory here. Here is White under center. He's going to receive that snap, and it's going to El Toro Nelson of the Wolves, and he's getting some momentum, and he's bringing some bodies with him. Huge gain of yards as he starts heading downhill. He's like a freight train with a lot of momentum. We'll see it right here. Picking up that football. There's the open space. He's just going to tuck the football down, put the head down, and he said, "Your guys are coming with me," as you see about 8 Comet defenders all falling on top of him. Not before he gains 8 yards on that play. El Toro of the West Clermont Wolves, number 15, Michael Nelson, utilizing that size to get him down this football field. Lining up once more, trying to keep chugging along here. There's the snap, and you guessed it, ball loose though. Nelson was the ball carrier, and you saw number 9, White, trying to push him forward, trying to get him to go down the field, but thankfully number 17, Luke Shameford, was on the reception, and you just see Nelson never really had possession of the football. They're going to dive on top of it after a loss of yards. So we're going to do 3rd and about 5 here with 13 minutes remaining in your second half of play. Big 3rd down right here for the Wolves. They're certainly in a territory where they're going to go ahead and go for it here on 4th down, only needing to pick up 5 yards. There's a jump from that offensive line, and unfortunately for the for West Clermont, we're going to see a false start penalty to them. Penalty sort of plaguing this football game thus far, and we're going to have to back up 5 yards. So from a 3rd and about manageable, you see on your screen about 3 or 4 Wolves jumping on that one. So we went from about 3rd and manageable back to 3rd and 10 here. There's the snap. White handing it off to Foster on the left side. He has some space to work with, but there is number 20, Alex Nagel, bringing him down, holding him on by the jersey. Great open field tackle once again, and Foster just can't get away from him right now. Big tackle, as we're going to see it one more time. You see him trying to go to that left side, and it worked out perfectly as he had a lot of space. Great blocking up front, but there's the speed from Alex Nagel, bringing him down. You see him holding on to the ankle and jersey for only a gain of 3. Great job from the Comets and number 20 there. So we're going to have 4th down and about 7 here. The Wolves are going to try and pick this one up here in no man's territory, especially when you don't really have kicking in the 4th grade. Punting would put them down deep into their territory, but they're going to try and pick this one up. There's the shotgun formation, and White tried to hand that one off to Foster, sweeping, and you see him put his head up. He knew that he had to be a little bit closer to White to get that exchange happening. But unfortunately, he just wasn't there. Ball fell on the ground. White had to just jump right on top of it, so not able to pick up that 4th down there, and the Comet offense is going to take over. We'll check it out one more time. You just see too much separation. Ball's just placed a little bit too low for him, hitting him at about the hip area. You see White dive on it right there. As now the Comets, with 11 minutes remaining, are going to take over at about the 45-yard line, looking to put one in the end zone right here. Nagel confused about the play call right here. Discussing it with his running back, number 21, Gavin Rabbit, trying to get everybody where they need to be. A lot of confusion right now as they're looking into the playbook. 2 men in motion once more for the Comets. This isn't the prettiest sight right now, but I think everybody's in place. There's the man in motion. There's the snap, high snap, and he's just gonna have to fall on it once more. You can tell a little bit of tough start right now for the Comets early in this football season. They're all trying to get on the same page. As Nagel didn't really know the play call right there. They ended up figuring it out, and then a high snap right there. Nagel just had to fall on it, so we're gonna have 2nd and long here. Ball spotted on about the 48-yard line, but before we do that, we're gonna back up another 5 yards with another false start to the Comets. 9:30 remaining in your second half of play. We're gonna back up all the way to about the 34-yard line here. Looking to move forward are the Comets right now. Nagel with a man in motion once more. He's going to receive the snap. He's going to hand it off. It's Rabbit, the carrier. Rabbit trying to get upfield, and he's going to fall forward for a decent gain, but nowhere near first down markers, as we're going to have 3rd and long for the Comets. Let's check it out one more time. Man in motion. High snap. He catches it. Good handoff, good exchange, and he's going to have to cut it back upfield towards the middle. Teeth of the defense. Great tackle from number 7. Of West Clermont. Unfortunately, he's not listed on the roster. We found him right here, Cole Whitefoot, grabbing the ankles and bringing him down. 8:40 remaining in your second half. There's the snap. Nagel running to that right side. Not a lot of room to work with. He's going to be in the backfield. Nothing really going on, and he's just going to get swarmed right there. Great defensive effort by the Wolves. Now we're going to have 4th and long, and I believe the Comets are going to be forced to punt right now. As you see a couple players slow to get up. We're going to check out this replay right here. Not a lot of space to work with on the top part of your screen. They elect to go in that direction anyway. As you see, he ran out of room very quickly, trying to cut it upfield, making something out of nothing, making defenders miss. But nothing going on. He's going to be knocked back right there, and they're going to have to punt this football away. So with 7:50 remaining in your second half, we're still tied at 0-0. .7:30 remaining, 0-0 in this defensive battle right now. Both sides still trying to get the training wheels off here to start the season, making some mistakes here. Men in motion and some false start penalties plaguing both sides. So now the Wolves are going to head up to the line. Here is White in the shotgun formation now. See big number 15, Nelson to his left. There's the snap. It's short. He picks it up, looking to pass, throwing it on that left side. And it's going to be incomplete right there. The intended receiver was number 28, Dallas Klinker. We're going to check this one out one more time. The low snap bounces right to him. Favorable bounce. He has time to throw, and it was just short for Klinker. Unfortunate right there. Is a decent play design. And a favorable snap right there. He had the open man, just underthrew him right there. So now we're going to do 2nd and 10 here. Ball spotted on the 39-yard line. White under center here, man in motion. It's Clinker on that right side. Handoff to Nelson, looking for some open space. He's going to cut it upfield, still moving his feet. There's 2 defenders on him, and they're going to push him down for a gain of about 5 on that one. 5 or 6 on that carry for Nelson. We'll check it out one more time. He's getting into open space, scary sight for the Comets. So he gets some forward momentum, starting to head downfield. Almost stripped. Great effort right there from number 14 of the Comets, Elijah McDaniels. Unfortunately, that's a strong body that you have to try and rip that football away from. He's able to hold on. And Nelson's tackled at about the 45-yard line here. So we're going to have 3rd and about 4 for the Wolves. White under center. Foster's your man in motion on that left side. There's the snap. In the backfield are the Comets already blowing that play up and tackling him for a loss of about 4 or 5 on that play. We'll check it out one more time. There's the snap, and immediately pushing back is number 29 of the Comets, Jaden Wheeler, finding his way in the backfield. And then his teammates picking him up after Nelson received the handoff. Now the Wolves are going to be forced to punt here with 4:45 remaining in the second half. So now the Comets take over on offense. Clock is ticking here, running clock with 4:30 remaining. Comets have sort of struggled offensively, trying to figure out who's going where at what times, as they haven't really been on the same page here today, early in this preseason game. But we'll see if they can fix that here for one of the last drives of this football game. Nagel in the pistol formation, man in motion. Another man in motion now. He's going to receive the snap. No, he won't, because unfortunately we had motion once again from this offense and another 5 yards. The Comets are going to have to back up. Frustrating day for the coach, as they just really have not been on the same page all day today. They'll go ahead and back up to the 30-yard line for 1st and 15 here. Nagel, man in motion once more, is going to receive the high snap. They're just going to have to go ahead and fall on that one for a huge loss. Louis Walker falling on that one. And they're backing all the way up to about the 16-yard line. So we're going to play 2nd and extremely long for the Comets, as they're going the wrong direction right now. Under 3 minutes to play in your second half. Clock still ticking. There's the snap. It's Nagel heading out to that right side, and he's immediately going to be met by Clermont defenders. There's a flag on the play, number 12. DeClain Hannon making the tackle, but unfortunately there is a flag on the field. We'll have to wait and see what this one might be, but if I was a betting man, I would have to say false start with the way this one's gone so far. Timeout for the Comets here. The clock continues to tick, and they're finally going to stop it at about 2:03 remaining. Ball spotted on the 15-yard line. Now the Comets have a far way to travel. We're going to go ahead and play 3rd and 30 here for the Comets, as they have to get all the way to the 45-yard line to try and pick up a first down here with 2:03. It's just been a frustrating day in this preseason game, as in this Comet offense. Again, like I said, I was talking to one of the coaches up here in the press box. They were talking to me about how this is a newer team with a lot of newer pieces, so they're just trying to get on the same page right now, trying to learn this offense. Right now, they're just having a tough time. But if you're West Clermont, you are exactly where you need to be at the 15-yard line, because a stop right here will force 4th and extremely long, and a punt only being 20 yards. You could get some favorable field position here late in this football game, try and punch one in the end zone here. As you see both sides. So you see both sides right here. Still talking it over for, once again, I gotta remind you guys, 3rd and about 30 here for the Comets, as we might have an angle of just how far this might be for you guys at home watching this game, just to get an idea of where they need to get to. I see both sides still talking it over as they're going to finally head out on the field. You see, that's the first down marker all the way there at the 45-yard line. We're going to pan out, and hopefully our camera zooms out this far as we're still panning. We're going to pan over. We're still going. And there are the Comets at the 15-yard line. You see them all the way over there. So that's the distance needed to cover here on 3rd and 30 here. And they'll try and do it right now. Nagel with a man in motion, going to receive that snap, looking over to that bottom half of your screen on his left side. Stiff arming, but a great open field tackle from number 87, Ryan Collins of West Clermont, tackling him for a loss of about 5 yards on that one. So we're going to back all the way up, and we're going to have 4th and 35. Let's check out this open field tackle one more time. You see the cornerback staying home, missed tackle, or missed block by the Comets. And there's the tackle right there, as Nagel almost found a way to stiff arm that guy off of him. But the Comets are going to be forced to punt here with 1:30 remaining in your football game. The Wolves are going to take over on the Comet 35-yard line, looking for a late score to win this football game. White talking to his guys, understanding the situation. They now have under a minute to play, so they got to sort of hurry up here, trying to go 35 yards. Goose eggs on the scoreboard right now. They're going to go ahead, set this one up. There's the snap. There's the run to Foster on that left side. He has some space to work with, trying to get the outside. Big stiff arm by Foster as he's still up, but he's going to be tackled. And timeout comes from the West Clermont Wolves right there. We'll check this one out one more time. Foster trying to bounce out to that outside. Let's check out the stiff arm right there, throwing a guy off of him. Still on his feet, but this tandem of Nagel and number 16 for the Comets, Hugenberg, has been everywhere on the field as West Clermont takes a timeout here with 43 seconds remaining in your football game. After a gain of about 4 right there, we're going to have 2nd and 6 here for the Wolves. So they just need 31 more yards to put one in the end zone and win this football game here with 43 seconds left. You see both sides. This defense for the Comets, if you want to take a bright spot away from this game right now, I know it's been frustrating on the offensive end right now. Could be that defense right now. Still holding West Clermont scoreless. And West Clermont has some playmakers, whether it's Foster or it's big number 15 Nelson on their side. They have some playmakers who have been trying to get an open field, but we've seen some great open field tackles by the Comets, and their linebacker core has been great here today. Hanging up a goose egg, like I said. trying to keep it scoreless with 43 seconds remaining. Just 31 yards the Wolves have to travel here. 2nd and 6. White, shotgun formation. It's going to be a designed run all the way to the right side. He has a decent amount of space, but he's going to try and cut it back upfield. That's actually Foster, the ball carrier. A little wildcat action for you. He's going to fall forward for a great gain right there. You see the wildcat set up. He's just going to tuck this football and run it. Great cut back upfield to pick up yards, and he's going to get the first down. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. They got to go. 18 seconds left in this game. It's another designed run to Foster, this time on the left side. Just trying to get the playmaker the ball in his hands. He's still up on his feet. He's still going, dragging a guy with him to the 15. There is a flag on the play, as this clock might just wind down to zeros right there. They were trying to get the ball to Foster, the ball carrier, holding penalty, but it won't matter as this football game is going to come to a close. This preseason football game is going to end with this score being 0-0. Defensive battle from these 4th graders. Went out and competed today on the defensive side of the football. Great to see them go out and compete, and definitely the lowest scoring game we've had thus far in the 2 days at the Grimes Bowl. But that's all for me for this one. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to see you back for more games to come here later in the day. But for now, I've been Aiden Crowley. Thank you all for listening, and hope you have a great night.